President Choummaly Sayasone has called on the Lao Women's Union to continue to strengthen our aspect of its work so that it is better able to address the issues that concern women and children. They made the call while addressing the Union's 7th Congress on Wednesday. The Congress saw the elections of 53 members of the Union's Executive Committee, where Deputy Minister of Health and Vice Chairperson of the National Commissions for Mother and Child, Dr. Inlavanh Keobounphanh, was elected as the Union's President. 4 Vice Presidents were also elected: Ms. Bandith Pathoumvanh, Ms. Buachanh Sihanath, Ms. Thoummaly Vongphachanh, and Ms. Sirikit Boupha.
ความเสมอภาคยิ่งใส่การพัฒนาและปกป้องสิทธิผลประโยชน์อันชอบธรรมของแม่หญิง
President Choummaly praised the union's achievements over the past 5 years in implementing its role as a counsellor of the party by educating and unifying women as well as protecting the legitimate rights and interests of union members and their children. He reminded union members of the women of various ethnic groups who still live in poverty, particularly those in rural and remote areas. These women are poorly educated, lack access to health services and material and spiritual support, but continue to toil away despite their heavy burden. He also commented on the undesirable activities of some women, citing the increasing number of divorces, superstitious beliefs, and addictions to gambling. But too many women were also victims of their gender, he said, and fell prey to human trafficking and various forms of violence. The president also commented on the decline in traditional social norms, family conduct, and social relations on the part of some women. He called on women's organizations at all levels, especially the leaders of the 7th Congress, to guide these organizations, union members, and women of all ethnic groups in protecting the nation-wide customs, especially those traditionally upheld by women. He asked the union to do more to educate the women of all the multi-ethnic nations about political attributes, revolutionary morals, and patriotism, and to protect the honor and traditional identity of women. He also called for the greater material and spiritual development of women, and for a stronger sense of discipline and responsibility to be instilled. With regard to the age of the Internet, President Choummaly pointed out the role and obligations of the public, individuals, families, schools, and organizations, noting that the role of the Lao Women's Union as the party and government's counselor to women and children was very important. He called on the union's leaders to coordinate directly with related sectors, especially families, schools, and educational institutions, to educate and properly develop the younger generation. They are the backbone of the nations, he said, and have the potential to be valuable human resources with the knowledge to develop the country sustainably. President Choummaly also called on party committees, administrations, and branches of the Lao Women's Union at every level to consolidate their responsibilities and enhance their cooperation in protecting and expanding the fine traditions of the Lao family. Families should be warm, exist in harmony, and be loving and caring and show mutual respect with faithful partners for the preservation of one husband, one wife families.